The Final Four across all three series is officially set, and championship weekend is just hours away from beginning, and I'm about to make my predictions on who I think will be the champion in each of the three series next. Hey guys, what is up? It's me. I hope you guys are having yourselves a really good day today, because you know what? So am I. Happy Friday, by the way, even though this is coming out on a Friday morning and the day is still rather young. I'm actually pretty pumped and excited and stoked because championship weekend is officially here. And this is actually the earliest that championship weekend has ever come around in recent memory. And that's actually very, very surprising in some way. But you know what? We're here, and I'm actually gonna be making my predictions on who I think will be the champion in the Gander RV and Outdoor Truck Series, the Xfinity Series, and as well as the NASCAR Cup Series. And I really am not gonna waste all that much time, so why don't we go ahead and get this party started? So starting off with the Truck Series. In the Final Four for the Truck Series, you have Sheldon Creed, Zane Smith, Brett Moffitt, and Grant Enfinger. All four drivers of which have competed on the brand new configuration, the current configuration I should say, of Phoenix International Raceway, or Phoenix Raceway, no matter what you want to call it. Either way, it's Phoenix. And all four drivers, I mean, with the exception of Zane Smith, who has never raced on this configuration of Phoenix, so Moffitt, Creed, and Enfinger have raced there. Although Brett Moffitt has won the inaugural running of the configuration, Grant Enfinger, at least out of the other three drivers in the Final Four, he's done the best. Because both times that the Truck Series has run the current Phoenix configuration, I know I keep saying configuration a lot, expect that, because that word's gonna keep popping up over and over. Enfinger finished 4th and 5th in both races at Phoenix in recent years, 2018 and last year. So this year, I'm gonna say that out of all of these drivers, out of all the drivers in the Final Four, Enfinger I think has the best chance, and also his year. I think this is the best year that he's ever had in the Truck Series, racking up, I think it's multiple wins. Let's see how many wins he actually has. Okay, so Enfinger's 2020 season arguably is the best season of his Truck Series career to date. Statistically speaking, from his wins, top 5s, top 10s columns. More specifically wins. Excuse me. So, for the 2020 season, Grant Enfinger comes into the championship race tonight at Phoenix with 4 wins, 8 top 5s, 13 top 10s, no poles, 154 laps led, and has an average finish of 10.32. But out of the other 3 drivers, I'm still thinking Enfinger's got a really good shot, because keep in mind, Zane Smith has won a couple races this year and has been a factor. As far as Sheldon Creed goes, he's also won a few races this year. This is his best season to date. And as far as Brett Moffitt, he only has 1 win, and he got that win to secure himself into the Final Four at Kansas. So that's just something to point out. The bottom line for me, I'm personally thinking that Grant Enfinger is going to be the 2020 NASCAR Gander RV and Outdoor Truck Series champion. That's my pick for the Truck Series. Now, let's move on to Xfinity. So your Final Four for the Xfinity Series goes as follows. You have Justin Allgaier, Justin Haley, Austin Cindric, and Chase Briscoe. You would think that age and experience would definitely pay off for Allgaier, but with this configuration of Phoenix in recent years, he only has gotten 1 win, and that was in the November race, the second to last race before the championship last year. And in the last few races at Phoenix, such as November 2018, he finished 24th after getting involved in the crash. You have 2019, and also this past March, where I do believe he ended up finishing 14th, so just outside the top 10. He really hasn't been doing all that well, and with this more current Phoenix Raceway, Then you got Justin Haley, who didn't race the Xfinity race in 2018, but raced in the other 3 events at Phoenix and actually did pretty well. So he does have a couple top 10 finishes here, but you have to look at the 2 best guys in the Xfinity series right now, Briscoe and Austin Cindric, because you go back to the last few races held at Phoenix from 2018 to now. Out of their 7 combined starts, they have finished inside of the top 10 in every single one of their starts. Honestly, for me, I am still really set on Chase Briscoe. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that are set on Chase Briscoe winning the 2020 championship. I mean, come on. I mean, the season that he's had is absolutely unbelievable. Coming into the final race of the season at Phoenix on Saturday, which is tomorrow in this case, he goes in with 9 wins, 16 top 5s, 21 top 10s. No poles, however, has led 991 laps and has an average finish of 8.38. This is his best season ever in the Xfinity series. And in my honest opinion, win number 10 is coming. And I think that win is going to give him the championship. And that will be his final win as a full-time Xfinity Series driver before moving up to the Cup Series, replacing Clint Bowyer. That would actually be a really good way for Briscoe to end off his full-time Xfinity Series career on a high note before he graduates up to Cup in 2021. And finally, last but not least, you have the NASCAR Cup Series. And the prediction, I think, who's going to be the champion in the top division of NASCAR. Your final 4 goes as follows: Brad Keselowski, Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, and Joey Logano. 3 out of those 4 drivers have made an appearance in the final 4. 2 of them have won the championship. For example, Keselowski, even though we didn't have this chase format back in 2012, he still won a championship. And Joey Logano, who won the title back in 2018. Denny Hamlin, still looking for his first championship, making his, I believe this is his 3rd appearance in the Final 4. I believe this is his 3rd appearance. It has to be. Hang on, let me check to see if I can confirm that. Yes, so this is his 3rd appearance in the Championship 4, and then Chase Elliott making his first ever appearance in the Final 4. This is the furthest that Chase Elliott has ever been, honestly, and, you know, he's definitely a pretty good favorite because at Phoenix he generally does pretty well at Phoenix. I mean, especially with this new configuration. But in recent years, ever since 2018 when the track got reformatted, it's mainly been Joe Gibbs dominating. 3 out of the 4 races they won, half of them with Kyle Busch, but he's not in the Final 4, so he's kind of out of this conversation. Denny Hamlin won the 2019 race last year to get into the Championship 4. Joey Logano won this past Phoenix race in March. So out of all 4 of these drivers, honestly, it's very tough because we've run 4 races with this newly reformatted Phoenix Raceway, and we've only seen Kyle Busch won 2 of those races, Denny Hamlin won 1, and then also Joey Logano won another one. But there really has been no clear, distinct dominator at Phoenix. But that's not going to stop me from predicting who I think will be the champion of the Cup Series. Of all the people that I really do think could pull something off, and he's been chasing this title for a long time, as much as I want to say Chase Elliott because he is one of my favorite drivers, I just don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but my gut really hopes that he does. But my prediction is going to stick with Denny Hamlin because this is one of his best seasons in the Cup Series to date right now. for the final race of the season on Sunday, he's going to go in with 7 wins, 17 top 5s, 20 top 10s, no poles, has led 1,083 laps, and has an average finish of 9.46. So, I mean, honestly, the 2 best cars have been Kevin Harvick and Denny Hamlin. But Harvick's not in the Final 4, Denny Hamlin is. So the clear-cut favorite right now, I mean, as far as like who is really going to be super good at Phoenix out of the Final 4, I'm still thinking Joe Gibbs is going to have an upper edge. And I think it's going to be with Denny Hamlin because he is the only Joe Gibbs driver that's in the Final 4 right now. But then again, Joey Logano has shown speed at Phoenix. He has won this past March, so he could probably pull something off. Maybe Brock Keselowski too, but I'm still thinking Joe Gibbs is going to have the upper edge. And there you have it. Those are my predictions on who I think will be the champion in each of the 3 series. I don't know if I'm going to be right. Then again, I hope I am. But if I'm not, you know what? I took a shot, and I might have missed in either 1 or 2 or maybe all 3 of the series. I don't know, but one way to find out. But that's about it for me. Who are you guys predicting? Whoops. Who are you guys predicting? Who are you guys predicting the champion's going to be in each of the 3 series? If you want to leave a comment down below telling me who you think is going to be the champion in either Trucks, Xfinity, and Cup, that would be awesome. You know, that's awesome. You know, I mean, yeah, I don't really know what I'm saying. I would definitely like to know who you're predicting. There we go. That's what I meant to say. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I want to thank you guys a lot for watching and listening. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you have not considered subscribing yet, I recommend you do so in order to keep up with some fine content coming out in the near future. And that about does it for me. I'll see you in the next one.